Alright guys, so today we went over and I took the headlands closest to the road off the field up here, and those beans are still a little on the wet side. Went over the rental ground and took a round off, or almost a round off, and then basically took the headlands off the one end. I took 2 rows off closest to the woods. I just went up and pulled a sample out of the bin, out of the hopper, and I've been testing a couple different times and I've got a bunch of different results. Now it's 14.5 and I just had one that was 12.2, so I'm guessing they're ready to rock and roll. But I'm having a little bit of an issue and I know somebody else just did a video on this. These rock guards, you can see I just changed 2 there. This one snapped off. What happens is, there's one down here I believe that needs to be changed yet. Right here, they start doing this number and they snap off right here. Now, I changed that one and one down there before I left, and they broke right away. Here's another one that's starting to bend. It's just ridiculous how quick they go. I noticed some of these have a really big gap. So what I did now is I spread these open here. I'm hoping that that cures the issue. I don't know if it's because there's a loose one. I don't know if it's because these are getting dull or what the deal is. It probably needs a new sickle. But I find it hard to believe that those can be bending it when there's so many hold downs on here. Now my cousin's combine, he told me to switch over to these ones. They're just stubby ones that are just on the bottom. There's nothing on the top with the hold downs. He said that cured the issue with his New Holland. I don't know if that's really the case or not, if that would help this, but I'm thinking probably all new sections in here would help. But I don't see how they are what is bending this up here. You know, bean stalks don't seem like they're that hard to cut. You know, and here I pulled a bunch out at the end because my bolt's broken the drive head again. So, but my hopper is almost full, and I don't have the Magnum yet with the grain cart, so I just decided to come home for the day. And I figure that if we wait till tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow's supposed to be even warmer and it's not supposed to get quite as cold tonight, that maybe the moisture will be a little bit lower in the beans tomorrow. But as you can see, there's one wetter one right here. But the rest of them are basically dry. There's one that's broken half. And there's why the moisture's so high. What kind of moisture do you think he's at? Stupid things. And I just dipped it in the hopper, so. But anyways, like I say, I've been getting anywhere from 12.2 to some of them were near in the mid-15s. But I'm hoping that's going to be enough by the time it's in the truck to be mixed together, and hopefully it'll test low enough. But be tomorrow afternoon at the earliest. That's the only real issue I'm having. I need to get everything set up just a little bit better. I'm getting some pods in the hopper, more so than I did last year. So, need to make some fine adjustments. If you notice, that vice grips is no longer on there. I think the only reason it's on there is so somebody could make the adjustments from the outside, because the handle works on the inside. I took the vice grip off and tried turning it, and lo and behold, it turned. It's a little stiff, but it does turn, so you can see where I have it now. I have it fairly close to being down on the lowest part of what it says for the soybean setting. I'm probably going to turn it down just a little bit more and see if that cleans it out. If that doesn't, then I'm probably going to play with the sieves. I don't know if I need to crank my cylinder speed up a little bit. I'm running 900 right now. I need to look back at my notes and see what I ran at last year and look in the book again. Actually, I think I have a cheat sheet in the combine. But other than that, I'm not really blowing any beans out the back. What I'm having an issue is they're coming out of the head. Because if you get out and check, there'll be beans right here scattered on the ground. So I'm having a sickle shatter, which isn't the greatest, but which I don't know, what do you do with that? I mean, I know the deer, their flex head isn't the greatest, and they're notorious for that. But other than that, she's running good. For the most part, everything is working. Like I say, I just need to get a little bit cleaner sample, and then hopefully by tomorrow afternoon the moisture will be a little bit lower, and I'll have a grain cart and we can at least get the rental ground off. My field up here can wait until Friday or later, it all depends. But on the rental ground, I'd like to get that off and get the winter rye planted. I think I'm just going to broadcast seed it over there just to speed it up. Because I don't think that I'm going to harvest that winter rye. I think it's just going to be, I'm going to let it grow, and then I'm just going to spray burn down and then plant corn into it. You can see there's some dirt in the head. Well, I had her loaded with dirt. Badger was digging a hole, and I didn't see it, and I filled her with dirt, so I had to sit and dig dirt out for quite a while. Yeah, that was fun. But these drive bolts broke again, so hopefully I changed them once now. Hopefully that'll last through the season, because that's what happened at the end. I changed it the last time it broke on mine, then I finished all the custom work with it without having to change them. So I'm hoping that will cure that issue today. And then the other thing, this plate is wore out, as you can see now it's on the bottom. It was up above and it was skidding and dragging dirt, so I booger weld that back together. There's a lot of weld on top, and you can see I had to kind of stitch weld it and build it up. It's not the prettiest, but at least now it's smooth, so hopefully that cures that issue. But other than that, everything else was working good. Didn't have it slug it all or nothing, so even I got into a little bit of grass on the edge of the field, and it went through the combine no problem. So anyways, that's what's going on. So if I get the Magnum and the grain cart tomorrow, I'll make some videos of combining beans for you guys. So I didn't make any today because I knew I was going to be in and out of that combine 1,000 times, checking everything and whatnot. So I didn't waste the time making a video today. So, but I didn't make a lot of adjustments. It was basically just running and then checking to make sure that everything was going good. I did open up my sieves just a little bit in the beginning. Otherwise, everything else has just been cylinder speed and rasp bar clearance or concave clearance, whatever you want to call it there. So, anyways, that's what's going on. It's kind of quiet right this moment. Apparently, everybody's getting tired of Bellern, so which is fine with me. But, anyways, if anybody has any input on those rock guards, what could be going on there, let me know. So, I'd appreciate it. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.